it's a great event because like I'm very much against being labeled as a woman filmmaker, a Palestinian filmmaker. I don't like these labels because it tends to, I think, just box you into something. At the same time, this kind of event is so important to me because I mean, most films about Arab women are not made by women, not made by Arab women. I've been able to sit around with fellow filmmakers who, some of them I know, some of them I don't know, but they're colleagues, and we can actually just have a real conversation and talk about, you know, the work we're doing, and there's no pressure. I don't know of any other Arab women's film festival. I know women's film festivals, I know of Arab film festivals, but Arab women, for me, it's a first. You can say our films have nothing in common. You know, I mean, we're just, you know, we happen to be Arab, we happen to be women. Our films are all dealing with very different things. There's no, you can't say there's a style or there's a kind of filmmaking that we are doing. But that's not the point. The point is, it's like, you know, we can actually have conversations and talk about, and potentially even collaborations.
I think there's a younger industry in the Arab world, and so perhaps that's the reason why it's more equal. We're seeing a more equal number of men and women working in films, particularly as directors. But it definitely does feel like, you know, Hollywood should start taking some lessons from the Arab world. I definitely think it's a really exciting time to be, you know, in the Arab world or working in the film industry in the Arab world. There are a lot of fantastic festivals, there's a lot of funding, there's a lot of industry opportunities that are coming about, and they're definitely something to be celebrated.
You really have to trust yourself. That's one thing that I learned. You have to trust your own instinct. If something doesn't feel right, you just have to trust it. And if you feel something is wrong, you just believe that whatever, that voice inside of you, listen to it and believe it, because you grow up, girls grow up being taught not to listen to that voice. And that voice is not important. And it is, and I don't know. I work very instinctually and intuitively, but it took me a long time to understand that that was okay.